probably be within the last 8 months. I just went through like the longest continuous time of depression in my life, and it was definitely a time where I felt like alone and I couldn't really talk to anybody or reach out or really just even divulge like the depth of what I was feeling. Like even if I was talking to someone about it, it was just the tip of the iceberg, and I just didn't feel comfortable and I didn't feel safe like trying to tell that to people. In a way, like I would like mentally be dealing with them my own, but I would just be distracting myself. Like I would be going out, I would be drinking, going to very loud venues just to kind of like drown those thoughts out. There are definitely a lot of times where like I'll be going through something and it doesn't even occur to me to try to talk to somebody or reach out for some sort of support. It's just like me telling myself in this like feedback loop, I need to deal with this on my own. Like I can't bother anybody with this. Like, it's not worth it to anybody else. In the past, nothing made me feel less alone, except maybe going out and getting drunk and basically whatever it was that would not make me think about what I was thinking. A lot less frequently, but up until maybe a year or so ago, it was pretty consistent. Like I would go into almost every situation just thinking like, okay, this is the worst possible scenario that is going to happen, because you just feel like a burden. You just feel like, oh, like even if I do go to this person, they're going to think it's stupid or it's going to be not worth their time. I think it started to feel good after a certain point, because at first when I didn't have any sort of like self-love or that much therapy, I would just kind of see people reaching out like, oh, they feel sorry for me, or it'd be like, oh, that's nice, but I'm not gonna like burden them. If someone was checking in, the thought that goes through my head now is like, oh yeah, they're checking in because they care. I also have to be at a point where I'm willing to accept like love and support, because it's like once I kind of realized the impact of people checking in on me, then I became a lot better at checking in. And just in general, like checking in is nice, but especially if they're going through a rough time. I don't think we were ever taught to do that. The past couple months, I've definitely been reaching out to people more and just checking in, and then realizing like the people that I do check in with, they don't ignore me or they don't say no. They're actually kind of like, oh yeah, no, this is what's been going on. Like, thank you. So that has been like really eye-opening for me. Just what checking in can do for people. Yeah, just that. It feels like a really lonely process, and it's not. Like those thoughts that kind of are a feedback loop to making you believe that you're alone or you're not loved. It's all a lie.